Lakers pick up the win over the San Antonio Spurs. Balanced attack by the Lakers as Dalton Knecht gets the start. 7 Lakers in double figures. Dalton gets 20. LeBron a triple-double. I thought big games off the bench by D'Lo and Max Christie. Very important minutes for those guys. But the story, James, it's got to be the defense. JJ said it at halftime. That's where they'd been struggling during this losing streak. They turned it around.
Yeah, they had to after 3 losses in a row, and the Orlando loss was still, you still taste that loss in your mouth, the free throws. But, it's early in the season, and they had to get back on track, Geeter. 2, bombs against Phoenix and Denver, 2 good teams. But the effort was there tonight. I thought the third quarter, San Antonio kind of got back in there a little bit, but the Lakers were able to, with the help of Christie and guys off the bench, they were able to separate. But they did it defensively tonight, and that's what they needed to continue to do for the rest of the season, really, but particularly on this trip.
James, you and I were trying to figure out what J.J. Redick would do with the starting lineup, and you nailed it. You said, hey, if you're going to put Dalton with the starters, Cam goes back to the bench. I was like, no, maybe not Rui. You said, no, it's got to be Cam. Another great move by J.J. Redick, saying, okay, this offense has really struggled, especially in the third quarter of the last couple of games. So what we need to do is get the guy out there who's been hot. I respect J.J. for saying Rui's back from injury a couple games ago. He's not losing a starting spot. Just a great job by putting Dalton in there. I think he's there the rest of the year. I don't see how you can dislodge Dalton Knecht from that starting 5. He just adds a different element to the game. 4 threes tonight. As you mentioned, 20 points. Boom. Offense looked great.
He plays well with that unit.
Yes.
And for a young player who has that type of talent, you got to find the right unit for him. He can shoot, but not as a great shooter with the second unit because it's something about it just doesn't flow the same. Shots didn't come as easy. So I think you're right, Brez. I think that's a keeper because Reddish can always come in and apply the defense.
All right, let's go back to San Antonio. Dalton Knecht is with Mike Trudell.
All right, Dalton Knecht, a tough loss for you guys last night. Get in super late. You find out you're going to be in the starting lineup, and you come out hot. What was that like for you mentally, just getting right back on the court and trying to erase the feeling from the loss?
Just have a short-term memory going out there. We got a lot of games this season. We have 82 plus more in the playoffs, so we know we got to come out and just forget the past, pretty much.
JJ has told us that he's confident you're going to play the same way, whether you're starting, whether you're coming off the bench. But what was that message from him and the coaching staff about what they were looking for with this change today?
Pretty much he told me is I'm going to start and just be you. Just go out there, be aggressive, shoot the ball. And, whether he said that or not, I was going to go do that.
Dalton, you guys had some good contributions from the bench tonight. I think about Max Christie, D'Lo, what they were able to bring. What did you see from those guys?
Yeah, they came up big off the bench. Those 2 came in, was ready, and not only just the scoring, but they came in and put a lot of effort on the defensive end and came out with a lot of energy. So, those helped us to get the win today.
I know you pride yourself on being a 3-level scorer. We saw the threes, we saw a floater, we saw a couple of when they attacked you came to close out, you attacked the closeout, got to the rim and finished. I know that's part of the game, but how do you approach it offensively like that?
That's just I'm not just a straight shooter. I'm a 3-level scorer. I think I showed that in college. So just keep going out there and shooting mid-range, shooting floaters, getting to the rim, dunking, laying it up, and then not only just that, but playing out of the pick and roll and hit my bigs for easy layup.
All right, last one for you. You travel home, take on OKC on Friday in the last NBA Cup game in the group stage for you guys. How important was it to get this win, and what's the key going into that one?
It was big to get us that momentum to go back home and play our last Cup game and go from there.
Appreciate it, Dalton.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Dalton Knecht, the rookie, when he starts, he averages 20 points, and he was on that number exactly again tonight. Check this out. Drew Miller, our producer, put this together. Most 3-point field goals made in a month in Laker history. You guys were just talking about him. Let's go back to it. What do you like about him in that starting lineup, Big Game James, and are you happy with the move?
I like the fact that I think his antennas are up right away on both ends of the court. Sometimes when a rookie sits on the bench, it doesn't come in, with the same type of intensity. His intensity starts from the beginning because he's out there with starters. He knows he's under the microscope, and he knows he's needed. Had a couple plays where he went backdoor for some layups, made some nice dimes. He understands the game. So I think playing with that unit, he flows better because his IQ is there. His IQ is at that level where he can play with LeBron and AD.